I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another Battlefield 1 video. Today, I am answering comments because sometimes it's just I can't go through and type in an answer to everyone's comments like I used to be able to when my channel was a little bit smaller. I like that my channel is bigger now, but I don't like that I can't give every comment personal attention like I used to. So that's why I've made a video series about answering comments, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's get on to the first comment here. From Music House says, "Were you drunk?" I'm going to answer that and say, no, I was not drunk. You're probably talking about one of the funnier videos I try to make. Yeah, I wasn't drunk. I don't really drink. I never really did like drinking very much. I tried a couple times when I was younger and ended up not knowing my limit. So I decided I probably shouldn't drink at all. So no, I wasn't drunk. Was I stupid? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Next comment. Let's see. Alexander Pavel, whatever. DICE needs to draw some more players in. I get so depressed when I try to do operations on the DLC maps. Also, Hellrigal needs to do like 5 damage less per shot. More important to bring more players though. I actually agree with that. I think DICE does need to do something to draw some more players in, but I don't really think the problem is necessarily with the game. And this is my personal opinion. I know I've made a lot of videos on the subject, but my personal opinion is previous Battlefield titles have been really awesome, but instead of making the exact same thing every year, DICE tries to switch it up a little bit, you know, and now they've gone back in time, you know, again, to the World War I era. Not again to World War I, but, you know, they've gone back in time again. And that's great, but they try to switch it up and make each game a little different, and I think a lot of people just don't like that, and they want to stick with the old Battlefields, you know. I'm used to change. I like change. I kind of grew up in an era where things always were changing, so I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with the change, as long as we don't add jetpacks in and jumping around. But, I mean, if there is something DICE can do to pull more people in, then that'd be awesome. Next question is from, wow, Slols Lekny. What if they made an officer class where you run around with a pistol as a primary and no secondary? Also with more health than normal soldiers but less than elites. And a spotting boost so you can spot a small area of enemies. Anyone like this? I actually do like this. As long as the pistol they're using is not overpowered, I think that's a great idea. An officer class, so all you have is a pistol. You can't really snipe at people. You have to be in pretty close. You have extra health, but you aren't immune to being killed. Maybe 1.5 times more health? 1.75 times more health than a normal soldier? I don't know. That'd be actually pretty cool. Gaming's Inc. We need to hack those fucking hackers to make them one by one stop to hack or send them in prison for 6 months. And yes, you can go in jail for hacking in online games. You know, I heard something about... where was it? I think it was an Asian country where people actually could go to jail if they're caught hacking in an online game. What do you guys think about this? It's kind of crazy. But I do hate hackers, and I have to say, if those hackers from the other game were to go to jail, I wouldn't really care. I'd be like, whatever, they can't hack anymore. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. It's crazy. Okay, Brandon Clark. Why does the ISIS clan tag make you upset? Are you supposed to give the acronym respect or something? LOL. No respect. No. For the acronym. But basically, there was just a terrorist attack in England a few days ago. And, you know, it pisses me off when people can't empathize with other people and they're using the ISIS clan tag. That's just fucked up. And it still pisses me off today when I see people with Nazi emblems and Nazi references. I hate racist stuff, you know. I just can't stand that kind of intolerance. So that's why, Mr. Brandon Clark. Simon Adams. So basically, if you like to snipe in this game, the standard rifle is the best, and there's utterly nothing to unlock. Well, you're kind of right, Simon. The SMLE is the base sniper rifle, and it's probably, in my opinion, one of the best sniper rifles, for close, medium, even longer range if you're good with a 4x scope. However, there are other sniper rifles. Each sniper rifle in the game is suited to a different playstyle, so it's definitely worth unlocking them all, because they all have different sweet spots, which means they have different ranges, they have different bullet velocities. It's very dynamic. So while I might think, for me, the SMLE is the best, somebody else might think the M1903 is the best for them. It just depends. So it is still worth it to go out there and unlock those other sniper rifles. Most definitely. Yakobu Gaming 777 saw a couple of platoon members from 1S1K on PC yesterday. Do you play on PC often? Oh, excuse me. Yawning. Well, in case anybody doesn't know, 1S1K stands for one shot, one kill. It does not stand for I sick. And then we have 1S2K and 1S3K, which stands for one shot, two kills, and one shot, three kills. Now to answer your question, yes, I do play PC quite often, and I play Xbox One quite often as well. Alright, Gurpreet Sinai says, I know I pronounced that, Gurpreet Sinai. Probably pronounced that wrong. Hey Average, I was thinking about starting a Battlefield 1 gameplay channel. I really enjoy playing and watching it. Any suggestions? Yes, one suggestion that I think is the most important is do what you love. Don't try to copy other people just because other people get a lot of views. You have to be authentic, and you have to give people authenticity. It's not necessarily whether you make your channel a funny channel or an educational channel or just a gameplay channel. It's all about how authentic you are with your viewers. People will catch on when you enjoy doing what you're doing, and people will also catch on if you're just uploading videos to try and make money. Do it because you love to do it, be authentic about it, and you'll do a real good job. Also, never sign up for those bots that give you automatic YouTube views. That will not help you get actual views. I can't stand it when people do that. Alright, Jimmy Borat says, how many hours have you put on Battlefield 1? Did you enjoy the new DLC? I always find myself playing the main maps because I don't enjoy playing the newer maps. I put a lot of hours into Battlefield 1. I don't have my stats in front of me, so I don't know how many. But it's definitely in the hundreds of hours. No doubt about that. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not tired at all. I'm like energetic right now, but for some reason I'm yawning. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys yawn too. And as for the new DLC, do I enjoy the new DLC? Yes, I do, but I wish it was more integrated in with the other maps, and I wish the community wasn't separated over it. I get bored real quick when I'm playing the DLC, especially now that there's voting, because people keep voting for Fort de Vaux, Fort de Vaux, Fort de Vaux. I played the DLC for an hour and a half yesterday. I had to play Fort de Vaux 3 times. I don't like that, so I also find myself going back to the vanilla maps. They need to find a way to bring the community together. They need to leave Premium Friends exactly the way it is and need to integrate all these maps into the main playlist. Somehow need to do this. XMark99X. Great video, but it's much more difficult to snipe on console. I was a huge PC player back in the days, and it's way easier on PC. Well, I see comments like this a lot, talking about console versus PC, and the truth is, 80% or more of my videos are from console. And it is more difficult to snipe on console in Battlefield 1 only because there's no aim assist for scopes. If you're using iron sights or carbines, I actually think it's easier because that aim assist helps you. Now, it's only easier if you're really good with the controller. You know, if you've been playing Xbox or PlayStation for a long time, that aim assist really helps. I remember when I first started learning playing PC and I thought the mouse was so hard. And then I went back to the controller and I was like, this is so easy because when you aim, it just follows the target and it helps you. I'm not saying it does all the work for you, but it definitely gives you an advantage. So, if you're really good with the controller, it's really not that much harder than sniping on PC. Although I do think a mouse, if you're good with the keyboard and mouse, the mouse does give you that pinpoint accuracy. Bad Forever 2010 says, oh, so now you are bored with the 3 sniper rifles you have only used since the game launched. The weapons you have at least 50 service stars using. Well, fuck me and fuck you too. Go use other weapons. This is another reason why I kick out snipers in my squads. Useless, selfish, non-coms have no place in my squad. This dude is a douchebag. This dude is such a douchebag for leaving a comment like this. Well, first off, let me address the first part of it. I've used way more than 3 sniper rifles since the game launched. Every single one of my classes on Xbox One, because that's the main place that I play, are level 10 plus. That includes not only the built-in classes, but the elite classes too, even cavalry. Cavalry, tanker, and pilot. Level 10 plus with all of those. So this guy, number one, doesn't know what he's talking about. Number two, he's rude as fuck. He probably just got out of a game where none of his teammates were playing. And number three, he generalizes all snipers into people that don't PTFO. I don't know if you guys ever watch my streams or watch my live games, but I'm usually at least in the top 5 players. And a lot of times I'm in first or second place almost every match I play. And I'm playing as a scout. Like, I do play as a scout like 99% of the time, but I have leveled the other classes up. I have used all the guns, except the shotguns. I really don't like shotgunning that much. I don't know why. I like shotguns as a secondary, but not as a primary. It's just something about them that I don't like as a primary. So yeah, fuck you, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Next comment. Josh Story. They should make a ridiculous DLC, like a clown theme or something. Instead of blood, flowers come out of the bodies of your enemies, and all the characters' models are clowns. The community has good humor, and it would be incredibly entertaining. Well, this was in a video where I asked people to give out ideas, so I'm definitely not going to knock your idea, because I even said no matter how crazy it sounds, you know, go ahead and do it. I think this is more of a Call of Duty suggestion, though, because Battlefield 1 is supposed to be more realistic and focused on history, and I think it would be pretty fucked up for the people, for the memories, for the history of World War I. I think it would be an insult for all those people that served to make a DLC like this. I'm not saying that your suggestion is an insult. I'm saying if they did this, I think it would be kind of insulting to the people that went through that war. It's just not the way I would want to remember going through war. Definitely not. I would like them to keep it more realistic. But I thank you very much for your idea, and this really does sound like a Call of Duty idea to me, like something a Call of Duty game would do. Alright, Steven Stewart says, I feel that everything we blow up with explosives should come down. Why do some buildings stay up? Well, I mean, realistically, that's true. But logistically, from the developer's point of view and how the game plays out, I think that would be a bad idea because all the buildings would get blown up by tanks or dynamite or AT rocket guns or planes. And there would be basically a lot less places to take cover. This would add even more to the openness of the maps and make for more snipers not playing the objective. So I think cover is good because it keeps people close together. Keeps people playing the objective, actually. Jordan Johnston. A new gun every month? YouTubers make insane suggestions that will never happen. Well, Jordan Johnston, it might seem insane if you've given in and to this massive company called EA that makes millions, probably billions of dollars off games they sell, to think they couldn't add a new gun or at least a new gun variant every month. I refuse to accept that. I think if they really cared about the community and they really wanted their game to succeed and be another Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 that goes on living way past its lifespan, they could easily do something like this. Easily add new guns or same guns that have different variants, which is technically a different gun, and even add other new guns, you know, once a month. Now, they don't have to do this for eternity, but maybe the first year, maybe the first year and a half. That's hardly more than 12 new guns. Technically, they've already done this by releasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 new variants of guns in the DLC that came out and then the recent one. So you kind of already said this is an insane suggestion, but they already kind of did this. So I would just like to see a different new gun or a scheduled every month. So thank you, but no. I think you're wrong. Goodbye. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just saying. Aditya Menon. I know I said that wrong. Why did they not put assault rifles in the game? Pretty sure assault rifles didn't exist in the early 1900s. Fairly certain. I'm not a history expert. I'm just saying. I don't think they existed. Alright, Knights.
Okay, give me a second.
Knights says, I think the multiplayer is trash. It's the worst Battlefield by far, and it's one of the worst multiplayers ever made. The time to kill is the biggest problem for me. It takes too many bullets to take down an enemy. The maps are overall trash. People play dumb, with teamwork being a secondary objective, and everyone is a sniper or shotgunner, which is annoying. I can keep going on, but yeah, I think it sucks. Got it May 31st and stopped playing it after a week, and I have no intentions of returning either. DICE hasn't made a game worth investing time into since Battlefield 3. Alright, without spending too much time, let's break this down. I think the multiplayer is trash, he says. I think the multiplayer is awesome. It's really good. It's a AAA game. I've had so much fun with it, so That's just your opinion. This guy says it's the worst Battlefield by far and is one of the worst multiplayers ever made. Alright, well, you just repeated yourself with the multiplayer thing. It's definitely not one of the worst multiplayers ever made. I don't even think I should have to find proof for that. It's just obvious. Worst Battlefield by far. That's completely your opinion. The time to kill is the biggest problem for me. It takes too many bullets to take down an enemy. Well, you know, the time to kill, I actually agree with this. You know, I do think when using other guns, sometimes it takes way too long to kill an enemy and gives a big advantage to people with more powerful guns like snipers. It also discourages objective gameplay because it takes so long to kill someone. I agree with you there. And I'm not being mean to you at all. I'm just analyzing your comment. The maps are overall trash. People play dumb with teamwork being a secondary objective, and everyone is a sniper or shotgunner, which is annoying. Well, I remember in almost every other Battlefield I played, you can't control the way people play. It's not the game, it's the people. So that has nothing to do with the game. I do like the maps. I don't think they're trash. I think they're really good. They're just not like other Battlefield maps. Yes, teamwork should be more focused on, and I think there was a lot of people using shotguns and snipers, or rifles, in the actual World War I. That's what the game is focused on. So it might be annoying, but that's World War I for you. So yeah, I think you just don't like the game because it's not your type of game. Not that the game actually sucks. I think Call of Duty is a great game, but it's not my type of game anymore with all the future stuff. I don't think it's complete trash, you know. I know they put a lot of work into it. So same thing with this game. Joey Thorne. Hey, Average, have you noticed that there are stalemates and gunfights now? I get at least 2 or 3 every match. It's pretty annoying. Thank God it is annoying. Some people, I have not read the patch notes. Some people, I mentioned this in a live stream and said that there's a problem with the netcode. I keep getting kill traits. And a lot of people told me they did that on purpose. And I was like, I just palmed myself in the forehead. I don't like that at all. I don't like it. I don't care how realistic or non-realistic it is. I don't like killing somebody and then getting killed by them because they shot their bullet at the same time or 1 millisecond after or before me. I don't like it. I hope it's a netcode problem and they fix it. I just don't want to believe that they did that intentionally. I know there's a lot of opinions on this. That's my opinion. Zyken Boy says, this is no hate, but you're bored because you only play Scout. Try the other classes and you will have a lot of fun. Well, sorry, Zyken Boy, and I picked this comment out because it had 27 thumbs up. I think a lot of people don't realize that, yes, I do play Scout almost all the time, but all my other classes are fully leveled up. I've already talked about that, so we'll just go ahead and move on. Hammer Down. Wondering why you were standing still for so long on each shot, and I was like, damn, you'd have died multiple times if I was in the lobby. Then I noticed it was on console. Oh my god. I fucking hate comments like this. This is an incredibly passive-aggressive comment. Without coming out and just calling me a console noob or something like that. You know, he's trying to put it in a polite way but still say fuck you at the same time. I'm not stupid, bro. So I sent him a link. The link you see here is the link to a video where I went 75 kills and 0 deaths in a PC lobby. So he watches it and says, I can't see myself in that lobby either. Ha ha ha. But nicely done. Kudos. Another passive-aggressive comment. So basically, this, I mean, I feel like if I looked up the word hater in the dictionary, I'd see this dude's picture right here. Hammer down the hater. No matter how good you do, he's going to be like, well, if I was there, I wouldn't have let you do that. Or, oh, this was on console, you couldn't do this on PC. And no matter how many times you prove them wrong, they'll just have something else to say about it. So you can't argue with douchebags like this. And you know what? This is my YouTube channel. If I want to call somebody douchebag, I will. Because this dude is doing passive-aggressive douchebag comments. So yes. Not that I wouldn't talk to him or play with him, or not that I'm hating on him or anything like that. I'm just saying, if you're going to comment something like this, expect the same thing back. Moving on. Vigilante 606. I like that you don't hesitate with your sniper shots. That's one of my biggest flaws when it comes to sniping. Oh my god, that's one of my biggest things. That's the difference between having good games and bad games, is when that's what people are like, my shot is on today or my shot's off today. I think it's all about hesitation. You know, you have to get warmed up. Those first couple games you play might be shit because, you know, your hand-eye coordination, your twitch movements with your hand, whether you're using a mouse or a keyboard, with your thumbs and your fingers, that all has to get in sync, and it usually takes you know, 10-15 minutes of playing before you can get there. But after that, it's all in your mind. You just got to stop hesitating and take those shots. Just take the shots. If you miss, so what? Just take another shot. And when you get warmed up to that point, you'll start hitting the majority of your shots. Mr. Pickles, your voice annoys the fuck out of me. I'm sorry, Mr. Pickles. This is my voice. How do you think I feel, man? I have to live with this voice. I have to hear myself talk every day because I talk to myself when I wake up and when I'm doing other stuff and making videos. I talk to myself all day. I'm insane. So yes, my voice annoys the fuck out of me too, dude. I'm glad you picked it up. I hate myself. Kill myself. All right, moving on. Billy Bob, your voice is amazing and your tips have made even better. Thank you, Average. I sub, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for the subscription. I like my voice too. You know, I have to listen to myself talk all day when I wake up, when I'm doing other stuff, when I'm making videos. And I really like my voice. I'm not saying my voice is amazing or anything. I'm just saying I really enjoy the sound of my own voice. So thanks, Billy Bob. I appreciate that. And once again, thanks for the sub. SDS Mint says, it's incredible what kinds of shit you can get away with on console. Gameplay looks horrendous. Everyone plays like bots. Bro. Oh my god. I just got done explaining this. We'll just mark this off as douchebag 101 in the dictionary. Moving on. Freddy Boy Boy. You make it look so easy. If you're average, what does that make me? LOL. Well, Freddy Boy Boy, I think a lot of people misinterpret my name. I don't think I'm the best sniper. But I definitely don't think I'm a bad sniper either. I got tired of playing competitively and always having people try to 1v1 me and always trying to do better than everyone else. So I changed my name a long time ago from what it was to I'm Average Sniper. That way I could play more casual and have more fun. Because honestly, I get more excitement out of playing competitive, but I feel more fulfilled and I feel like I have more fun when I just play casually. And me playing casually might be a little different than the average person playing casually. So my name is kind of a play on words because I know I'm good at sniping, but I call myself average just to force myself to get out of that competitive nature that I'm in. And thank you for the compliment, man. Thank you. Cole Neiman. You are awesome. Keep on making videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smiley face. Wow, you really did it on the smiley faces. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. These little comments, you know, that just make me feel good. There's plenty of comments that make me feel bad, but for every comment that makes me feel bad, there's 100 comments that make me feel good. So thank you, Cole Neiman. Thank you for making me feel good. Thank you for giving the comment. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. You are the reason I make videos. Miguel A. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, sorry. Hey, above average sniper, I got a notification for this video and I immediately paused my porn to watch this. Okay, so at first I took this as a massive compliment because I'm like, man, he turned his porn off. But then I realized he only paused his porn, which means, dude is, okay, I don't want to go into details. That's pornographic. Well, thanks for pausing your porn to watch my video, man. I hope your keyboard and mouse isn't too sticky. That was a great comment. Oh, man. This is... Oh, god damn it. I forgot about this one. Stupid faggot sniper first world bitch. Always crying for this and that. Shut your bitch ass up with this soft ass channel. Fuck y'all. Oh my god, bro. Keyboard thug level 9,000 right here. Dude, this dude is such a keyboard thug. He's such a keyboard thug, he does drive-bys with his mouse. What? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Next comment. Nazir Ahmed. Bro, how do you snipe in Conquest? I really love to snipe, but can't do it in Conquest. Well, I'm going to tell you how to do it. First step is you aim and then you shoot. Now, these are 2 important steps, but you can do without one. Because if you just aim and you don't shoot, you'll never get a kill. But on the other hand, if you shoot without aiming, you might get the kill, but you won't be as accurate. So my advice to you when playing Conquest is to aim and then shoot. And I think you'll do better. But seriously, to answer your question, play close to the objectives. If you're just learning how to snipe, play close to the objectives, but don't actually get super close to them until your whole team is there to support you. You'll have a lot of opportunities to kill enemies right around the outsides of the objectives, and you'll have a lot more practice. Benjamin Budry. These last names, I just don't know. This is why I subscribe to this channel and not all the different Battlefield 1 gameplay channels, because this channel turned me into a master sniper in 2 weeks. Holy crap. Thanks, man. I'm glad the videos helped. I'm glad you enjoyed them. God, my knuckles popping. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'm glad they were helpful. I like to make videos that help people. I like to make funny videos, and I like to make gameplay videos. So between all of those, I hope they really are helpful, and I'm glad they are. Thanks, man. Jeffrey Coots, you are an idiot. LOL. Says the guy clearly hiding in the closet. It's probably, well, just look at his face. Yeah. You don't want that guy hiding in your closet is all I'm saying. Oh, man. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed these comments, and I will see you on the next video or the next live stream. Leave me comments. I love to read them. You know I'm a comment vampire. If you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my videos. If not, you know, have a nice life. I hate you. Just kidding. All right. See you guys next time. Later.